Urban Meyer had great interest in comeback, but he ruined a chance. I've talked to two sources. As head coaching vacancies pop up around college football, Urban Meyer's name has been coming up. Meyer, who now works as an analyst for Fox Sports, has said he has no interest in returning to coaching, but that hasn't stopped his name from being floated in connection to openings at schools like LSU, Florida and Penn State. But according to Odyssey's Zach Gelb, Meyer considered at least one of those jobs. Gelb said on his radio show that Meyer spoke to higher-ups at Penn State, but conversation stopped after the former Ohio State coach's answers about how he would navigate NIL. I've talked to two sources, and two sources told me that Urban Meyer had a great interest level in becoming the next head football coach at Penn State, said Gelb on Friday, via Awful Announcing. And those sources told me he had conversations with the powers that be at Penn State about becoming their next head football coach. The reason why those talks did break down is when they got to the topic of NIL, which Urban Meyer has never been a head coach during the NIL era. His plan and his answers in terms of navigating those name, image, and likeness waters were not viewed satisfactory enough. And that's ultimately why Penn State is not going to view Urban Meyer as a fit for their program. So Urban Meyer has already had conversations with Penn State. He's not going to be the next Penn State head coach, but he could be having future conversations with Penn State, and it's not going to pertain to him getting the job because that is already over. Those conversations are done. They're finished. Urban Meyer will not be the next head coach at Penn State. Meyer, a three-time national champion, was one of the most successful college coaches of all time. He stepped down as head coach of Ohio State due to health reasons following a 28-23 Rose Bowl win over the Washington Huskies on January 1, 2019. He was hired by the Jacksonville Jaguars in 2021 but was fired 13 games into his job with a 2-11 record.